Are you constantly feeling hungry, tired, and feeling like you just don't have enough energy throughout your day? Well, you're not alone. Because, like you, many people feel a lack of energy and constant starvation when being on the ketogenic diet, which is why you need to have the right approach going into this diet so that you can see better results faster. And in this video, I'm going to help you do just that by giving you a guide on certain things that you can add to your diet and what not to do. So let's get into it. So the first thing that we need to be focusing on, and this is a primary focus on this diet, is to add in enough healthy fats. Now that we're getting less carbohydrates into our system, our body needs to find a way to switch energy sources. So when we have lower carbohydrates in our body, we have less glucose, and so we need to add in more healthy fats so that we can burn fat as fuel. Not only will this help you use your fat storage as fuel, but adding in more healthy fat can help you to feel more satisfied. And when we feel more satisfied, it makes weight loss a whole lot easier because we feel more full, and so we don't tend to eat so much throughout our day, and that allows us to be in a calorie deficit. Adding in more healthy fat can also be useful for things like zone 2 cardio, which the primary fuel source for zone 2 cardio is using your fat stores. I've talked a lot about how cardio can be a great way to suppress your appetite and to reduce your appetite, but a similar thing applies to adding in more healthy fat, is that when you add in more of those fats, you feel less of a need to indulge. So both cardio and increasing your fat intake can be both great ways to help you to feel less hungry, and so therefore you're able to burn more fat, use fat as fuel, and eat less calories. Also, another benefit of increasing our fat intake is that we're able to burn more calories in our day. Another thing that's also important for increasing satiety is to add in things like protein. When we add in more protein, we're able to slow down our digestion, feel fuller for longer. When our digestion slows for 3 to 4 hours, we are burning more calories just by digesting the protein that's in our stomach. The process of burning calories through digestion is called thermogenesis. And this is another great way to burn more calories at rest, because you could be sitting on your couch or on your sofa. You've just eaten a high protein meal, and during that process of digestion, you don't have to work or move your body, but your body is allowing you to burn more calories simply by just digesting protein. And protein has the highest level of thermal effect on the body. When you get into the habit of adding more protein into each meal, you're allowing yourself to have more energy to perform in your workouts and to feel better in your day. And this could be a really good advantage, especially when you're on a ketogenic diet and when you're trying to do things like cardio or strength training. You'll be able to get more energy just by adding in more protein, because the muscles break down into small micro tears, and so adding that protein into your diet is going to help you recover faster. It's going to make you feel better when you're doing any type of strength training move during your cardio workouts, during your strength workouts, and just full body workouts in general. And while protein is a great way to help improve your diet and to help you have a better approach with keto, the last thing that we need to focus on is adding in more fiber from fruits and vegetables. The common thing that happens when most people try to do a ketogenic diet is that they don't add enough fiber, and they don't focus enough on fiber. Instead, they focus on things like just having more fats and reducing their carbohydrates, and they're not adding enough fiber. And so fruits and vegetables end up being off the table for that person. But what most people are not understanding is the true power of adding fruits and vegetables into your diet. These foods have a high volume with less calories, and that's why no matter what diet you're doing, you need to be adding some source of fiber from fruits and vegetables, because most people are skipping out on one of the most important hacks to losing weight. Not only do fruits and vegetables have less calories, again, they help with satiety, they help with satisfaction, they help with cravings, reducing the need to keep eating, and it's especially important on this type of diet when we're adding in more fats. We add fruits and vegetables that have less calories. We add less calories to all of our meals in general. But the thing that we also need to consider when it comes to fruits and vegetables is choosing the ones that have less carbohydrates. While fruits and vegetables are really good for you and you may enjoy having them in your diet, it's important to choose ones that allow you to stick with your diet, not put you out of ketosis. So things like potatoes, which are starchy vegetable, are going to give you more of that glucose, and so your body's switching its fuel source from glucose instead of fat. Same thing goes with fruit. If you're adding things like bananas, that same effect is going to happen in your bloodstream, so staying clear away from those types of fruits and vegetables is going to help you stick with that diet and help you to add in all the things that you need to be adding in. At the end of the day, the keto diet can be a very effective way to lose weight and burn fat if you're willing to have the right approach. And if you're doing everything that I've been saying in the video, you will definitely lose weight and see results, so why not give it a try?